Dogs with ear infections. I get more questions about this than just about anything else. These are my top 3 home remedies. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications. We're having a brand new webinar next week. You're invited. Natural arthritis and pain relief. How you can help your dog with dental disease. How to finally solve your dog's recurring ear infection at home. You can click the link in the box below to sign up. Why do dogs get so many ear infections? If we're looking at Pippy's ear anatomy here, this big flap, this is called the pinna. And in the lower part of the pinna here, you see the big opening. This is the external ear canal. Pippy has 2 parts of the ear canal. There's the vertical, then there's the horizontal ear canal. Most often these dogs, they have an underlying allergy. The ears, the ear canals, those are just an extension of the skin. Inflammation of the skin, you can say inflammation of the ear canals. It's going to be red. There may be a discharge here. Your dog's shaking her head, scratching at her ear. If you smell it, it's going to have almost a sweet, sometimes a yeasty smell. Most dogs that do have ear infections, if you're to take a little bit of a swab of the debris coming out of that ear canal, typically it's a black debris like this, and this is likely yeast. Yeast, they're the most common cause of dogs with ear infections, but we can also see bacteria. It may be staph, may even be Pseudomonas. Knowing that, we're going to be using home remedies that can treat yeast, can treat bacteria, also deal with ear inflammation. First, for mild dog ear infections where there's just moderate inflammation, moderate discharge, I would suggest this one. This is witch hazel with aloe. Witch hazel, it's a shrub native to North America. It's a great topical skin anti-inflammatory. It's also been shown to have antifungal properties, antibacterial properties. Meaning what the witch hazel can do, it can first treat the inflammation within the ear canal, take down all that swelling, and secondarily could treat yeast or bacteria. This is easy in that you can use the concentrated witch hazel with aloe directly out of the bottle. I'm going to put some in the cup here, and you can use this either number 1 as an ear flush so you can clean out the ear, or secondarily, you can directly use this as drops into the ear to treat an underlying ear infection, whether it is yeast and or bacteria with primary inflammation. So I've just drawn up about a ½ ml in the syringe here. I would just tilt your dog's head back, seat the syringe at the base of the ear, put somewhere between 5 to 10 drops. I'd say about 10 drops for a dog Pippy size. Drop that right into the base of the ear. Then rub the base of the ear really well so you can hear the squishing noise. It's working its way down. You're going to be doing that twice a day, somewhere between 5 to 10 days. Number 2, if your dog has a more established ear infection, there's more inflammation, there's more head shaking, there's far more discharge, we want a stronger remedy. This kitchen remedy can be really effective. We're using green tea, apple cider vinegar. The green tea, it's a great natural anti-inflammatory and a very effective natural antibacterial. Apple cider vinegar, it's really important for our dogs with ear infections. Number 1, it's effective antibacterial. There's one bacteria called Pseudomonas. It's almost resistant to all the veterinary antibiotics, but it is responsive to apple cider vinegar. Secondarily, we know most of the dog ear infections, they're caused by yeast. Yeast are really sensitive to vinegar. Number 1, this is the green tea, and this is ½ a cup. It has been sitting and steeping and cooling for about 20 minutes. Next, our apple cider vinegar, we're putting in 2 tablespoons. This makes the concentration 25% or 1/4 apple cider vinegar. This is something you can make ahead of time. You can leave it in the fridge, warm it up for about 10 minutes before you start using it on your dog. You're going to draw a small amount up, draw a few cc's up here into the syringe, and you're going to be putting in 5 to 10 drops into the base of your dog's ear once again. You're putting in that 5 to 10 drops. You're going to rub the base of the ear really well so you hear the squishing noise. It's working its way down the ear canal. You're going to be doing this twice a day, somewhere between 5 to 10 days. Number 3, this is an OTC combination remedy. We're using conventional medication, but this is medication that you're picking up over the counter at your pharmacy. First, we have Canesten. The name of the drug is clotrimazole, and this is the most common antifungal that is in most veterinary ear medications. Meaning it's really effective for yeast, and that's the most common cause of dog ear infections. Then we have 1% hydrocortisone. Most of the veterinary ear medications, they have some form of corticosteroid to take down the inflammation. And then last but not least, we have an antibacterial. For this, we're going to be using polysporin, which has polymyxin and gramicidin. So what we're doing here is making an over-the-counter combination cream similar to the veterinary ear medications. Canesten, or the clotrimazole, 1 teaspoon. 1% hydrocortisone, 1 teaspoon. Polysporin, 1 teaspoon. Mix those OTC medications well together. I'm then taking about 1/4 of a teaspoon on the end of the spoon here. I'd be seeding a small amount into the base of your dog's infected ear in here, just slowly pushing its way into the base of the ear canal. Then once it's well seeded and in there, I'd be then rubbing the base of that ear really well so you can hear that squishy noise. It's working its way down the ear canal. And if you're treating yeast, you can be doing that twice a day for 5 days. If we're doing something bacterial, it's more like twice a day for about 10 days. This combination cream, it's stable at room temperature, so just keep it covered. If you have a dog with recurring ear infections, I encourage you to try one of those remedies, and if one of them helps, I'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks so much for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets. I really encourage you to sign up for a brand new webinar. We're covering common problems of aging dogs, natural arthritis and pain relief, what to do for a dog with an ACL injury, how to naturally treat dog lumps. You can click the link in the box below to sign up.